Let's see how we can further customize our user interface. Firstly, let's see what are quads in Macs. If I hold down Alt on my keyboard, and if I right click, this is right now a quad menu. So this is one of my quadrants. This is my second quadrant, my third quadrant, and my fourth quadrant. So you can make your own custom quad menus in Macs. So let's go to Customize, Customize User Interface. Let's go to the Quads tab. And these are right now the default tabs. I already have some custom tabs over here, like a car animation I was working on, so quad menu for that. Another quad menu with my name. Let's see how I can make another one. So I'm going to go to New, and let's call this New Quad. And let's say OK. So you can see right now I've got a new quad menu. So Quad 1, Quad 2, Quad 3, and Quad 4, and they're all empty. So it's as simple as just going down over here and dragging and dropping items. So if I wanted to, let's say, just have a menu filled with animation stuff. So I can just go to Animation, drag and drop over here. Again, I can change the label for the quad over here, so I can just call it anything. Let's say Constraints. There you go. Quad 2, how about Freeze Transforms? You can also add a separator item over here. Let's try IK solvers just below the separator. Quad 3, about some position controllers. And Quad 4, in this case, let's say some rotation controllers. I can save this as a .menu file. I like to close it and open it again. This time I'm going to go to the Keyboard tab. And we called it New Quad. So that's right here. So let's set a hotkey for that now. So I'm going to have a hotkey, let's say Alt-N in this case. Right now Max is telling me it's already been assigned to normal align, but that's okay. I'm going to get rid of that and override it. So you can see Alt-N is being assigned. Save. Let's close this and let's see if it worked. So I'm just going to go here, Alt-N, and you can see that's my Quad 1. If I go here, that's Quad 2, Quad 3, and Quad 4. So fairly easy. Furthermore, you can also go to Customize, Customize User Interface, and make new menus. So let's make a new menu right now. So I'm just going to again call it, this case, let's say Sandeep's menus. Let's say OK. And save this quickly. Let's also come down over here, Sandeep's menus. Now again, I can drag and drop a few things if I want to. So if I go here, I'll just drag some animation items. Maybe a mixture of things. How about some, let's say, create dynamics, and maybe some create compound, and so on. Let's say save again, and save this. Let's close this, and open this again. And this time, I'm going to search for that new menu over here. So let's go to S. And I'm just going to drag and drop this, maybe under Max Script. And you can see right on the top, these are my new menus, right there. Animation, Create Dynamics, and Create Compound. I can, in fact, go and drag it over here. There you go. Now it's over here. So really a cool way of customizing your UI. If you don't need it, simply delete it. And that's it. And you can see it's gone from there. Some other ways you can customize your user interface to really speed up your workflow. One thing I like to do is I like to always work in something called an expert mode. The hotkey for that is Control X. You can see that everything in my viewport, in my interface, is right now gone. The reason I like to work like this sometimes is because everything I need is on my hotkeys and my keyboard. So I can pretty much work in Macs like this. I'm not saying you have to start this way, but try getting to the habit of using the export mode anytime you can. It'll really speed up your workflow. Something you can do in the export mode, let's say if I just need the toolbar now, let's say the main toolbar, I can just go here, Customize, show UI, show main toolbar, and I can just have my main toolbar. If I need my expert mode back, or if I just need my entire interface back, I can just say cancel expert mode, or I can also just say Control X. One more thing I like to do when I'm working with Macs is, depending on the project I'm working on, I'll always right click on any viewport label, I'll go to configure, and I like to use different layouts. So if I go to this layout tab, this is very simple. So if I want to, let's say, use a layout like this. This is my top, front, and left. So I can change this. So let's say I can go here and say you can be the perspective in this case. And let's say OK. So with a layout like this, I can quickly go to the top view over here and disable the view by right-clicking, go to disable view. When the view is active, everything will still update in the view. If I click on any other viewport over here, and if I go down to this view now, you can see there's something called inactive, which means that this viewport will not update. So let's say if I'm going to quickly work on particle systems, PF source, particle view. This is one of my favorite layouts when I try to work with particle view. So try using everything in the customized user interface. It's really a nice way to speed up your workflow.